Michelle here with the Traveling Epicurean. I'm really excited about today because I'm with my dear friend Kathleen, and she's going to share with us her mother's authentic Michigan sauce recipe.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I'm so excited too. Now, I think that most of you are probably saying, what is Michigan sauce? Can you tell everybody what Michigan sauce is?
So what Michigans are, Michelle, they're an upstate New York summer tradition, and basically it's just meat sauce on top of a steamed hot dog in a bun with a little yellow mustard on top.
Ooh, that
That's
sounds
it.
absolutely delicious.
It's great.
This is a special show because normally you upstate New Yorkers don't share this
Well,
recipe.
Michigan recipes are held dear to people's hearts, so today I'm sharing my mom's secret recipe, so after today it won't be so secret anymore. But Michigans are a little bit like barbecue recipes down south. People tend to hold on to them.
It's a very proud recipe, right?
It is, yeah, and there are a ton of recipes out there, so it really depends on your taste.
Okay, well, I'm excited. All right, so let's show everybody what we're going to need to get this started.
Okay, great.
Okay, Kathleen, so this is what we're going to need to make our Michigans.
This is it.
Okay, so we have our Hunt's tomato sauce, which you can do plain or garlic.
Or garlic, either one.
Okay. Frank's red hot sauce. Ooh, I like that.
It's yummy.
And then we have chili powder, ground cumin,
Yes,
chopped onions.
that's right.
And now is that to dress up at the top
that's
for
really
garnish?
just a condiment, and
Okay.
some people like it with onions, others don't.
Okay. And then we have French's yellow mustard. That's very flavorful. We're using turkey, but this recipe is done a lot with beef.
I prefer turkey. My
Okay.
mother uses ground beef. It has a little more flavor to it.
Sure, and I love turkey too. I prefer turkey as well. So I picked up some natural casing hot dogs because I read that that's what the recipe requires, the natural casing.
So natural casing and others, some people use Texas Red Hots. It's
Okay.
a preference, taste preference.
Sounds delicious. All right, we start with first.
Let's start with the ground turkey.
Okay.
So my mom actually uses her hands to mix the water with the turkey.
Oh,
I use
gotcha.
a masher.
Oh, I like the masher.
Yeah, so the masher is just, it's easy. So
Yeah.
you want to mash it continuously or just kind of off and on for about 30 minutes until
Okay.
the turkey's cooked or mostly cooked. It's going to simmer for quite a while, so you don't need it the turkey completely cooked. You want it
Before
mostly
you add
cooked.
the water, you just add the water and the turkey at the same time.
Turkey and water at the same time, Michelle.
Gotcha.
If you're in a hurry, you can cook it faster. And you don't need it completely cooked before you start adding the spices.
Gotcha.
You just want it mostly cooked.
By you having the potato masher, you're
Yeah.
making the sauce like a finer sauce instead of
Yeah,
a thick
so
sauce.
exactly. This shouldn't be like a meat sauce like you would use on spaghetti.
Okay,
It's really a
like a
fine,
bolognese. It's different.
mushy, exactly.
About 10 to 15 minutes to break
Yeah,
up that
not very
turkey.
long at all. Exactly.
And I like how you went from the masher to the fork, and it got a little finer,
A little
right?
finer, a little more mushy.
Okay. So look how fine that really got. I love that. I do that with one of my bolognese sauces that I make too.
And it's just water.
Yeah.
Water and ground turkey.
Looks beautiful. And so now you start to add in all the flavorings?
Okay, so now, yes, we'll start with the French's yellow mustard.
Okay.
And we're going to do a tablespoon, Michelle. And what you want to do is really stir it into the mixture
Okay.
until the mustard disappears.
Gotcha. And that's just 1 tablespoon?
Just 1 tablespoon.
Okay.
Okay,
Absorbed.
the mustard's absorbed.
And then do you go to the spices or the what?
We're going to go to the Frank's hot sauce next.
Okay.
And Michelle, this is a 5-ounce bottle.
Yes.
We're going to add the entire bottle.
Ooh, this is going to be really delicious and spicy.
And you can add more. Again, everything is to taste
Okay.
after this initial
Sure.
process. So I'll stir this up.
And I see you're steaming the hot dogs over there.
The
and
hot
that's generally
dogs
how
are
it's done, right?
steaming.
You steam them, not barbecue or fry.
No, in Vermont, I hear they grill them. They split them and grill them. So
Yeah.
again, it's really by region.
Okay. In Western Vermont, I hear they make a lot of these Michigans because Western Vermont's only about 10 to 20 minutes from Plattsburgh.
It is. It's right across the lake.
Okay.
Lake Champlain.
Lake Champlain. We love that. And Montreal, I'm familiar with Michigan.
So fun. Yeah, Montreal's about 60 miles.
Okay. So it's about an hour. That's easy for a recipe to travel, right? Love
Okay,
that.
so Michelle, I just added 1 can, 8-ounce can of Hunt's the plain tomato sauce.
Okay.
So we do this and then we stir it in.
Kathleen, this is smelling so good. I love all of these aromas.
Smells delicious.
It smells awesome.
So I just added another 1/2 cup of warm water.
Okay.
And I use warm water just so it wouldn't cool everything down.
Gotcha. And I noticed you're going in steps. Like this is particular and special to this recipe.
So it doesn't. This is just how we do it. So
Okay.
we add the spices last.
Gotcha.
So that they're evenly distributed in the turkey mixture.
Okay.
And now we're going to add 3 teaspoons of the ground cumin and 3 teaspoons of the chili powder.
Okay. Your mom simmers it for like 2 hours?
2 hours. So
Okay.
the longer you simmer it, the thicker it will become.
Yeah.
If you don't have a lot of time, you can turn up the heat so it goes a little faster. But if
Gotcha.
you have time, let it simmer.
Yeah, and then all those flavors develop.
Exactly. So now we're going to add 3 teaspoons of the chili powder, Michelle,
Okay.
and 3 teaspoons of the ground cumin.
Now this is a regular chili powder. It's not smoked or chipotle. It's just a regular
chili powder.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 of those and then 3 of the ground cumin. And after you do this again, Michelle, while it's simmering,
Sure.
it's really important to taste it. And if you feel like you need more cumin or more chili powder, you can add as need be.
Okay.
If you don't have enough chili powder and cumin, you're really going to get more of the cayenne pepper taste
Gotcha.
from the Frank's Red Hot Sauce.
And then all these flavors just marry together anyways while you're simmering, right?
Exactly. Okay.
Oh, I love that smell. It
And then-
smells beautiful.
So yummy.
Really yummy. And look how the color actually changes too once you add in those spices. Wow. So, I mean, we've only been cooking this for what, half an hour? And
Yeah.
look how beautiful that is coming along. And then you're mashing it a little bit more.
Yeah, just to make sure it's as fine as it can be.
That's really pretty. What a nice sauce that is.
So again, the longer you simmer it, Michelle, the more that liquid will be absorbed.
Okay, gotcha. Oh my goodness, look how thick this is. It looks amazing. It smells really good. It tastes really good. Of course, I did sneak a little bite on you, Kathleen.
We tend to sneak bites all day.
Yeah, well, that's what the chefs have to do, right, to make sure it tastes good. So how do I build one of these Michigans? Will you build one for me?
Sure. Okay, so the first thing is we take the hot dog, put it into the bun, and we ask you, Michelle, do you want your Michigan with or without? And that's onions.
Okay, and I love onions,
Okay, so
raw
we're going-
and cooked.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you a Michigan with buried. And what that means, Michelle, is we're going to bury the onions
Under the sauce?
under the sauce. If you're ever visiting upstate New York
Yes.
and you go to one of our Michigan stands,
Yes.
you would say, I would like 2 Michigans with buried.
Okay. Oh, I love that. Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness, this is so delicious. I'm
So easy.
thankful that you shared this incredible recipe with us.
Right.
You're gonna love this. So now how do we come up with this Michigan name?
So, well, it's been around at least since the 1920s, and no one's really sure. A few stories that have gone
They're
around.
floating around, right?
Yeah, it's the couple who started the first stand
Okay.
was in 1927,
Oh my
and
goodness.
the couple actually met in Detroit, Michigan.
Oh, how sweet.
So they say that the wife came up with the name Michigan
Okay.
from where the couple met.
Oh, how wonderful.
But us upstaters say that the Michigans have
Have nothing to do with Detroit.
Exactly.
I read that too. That's very cute.
And it's so easy, and it's a great summer recipe, and there's still lots of time to enjoy
Yeah.
them.
And now it's a summer recipe because this is sold during the summer quite a bit in
Yeah.
upstate New York.
So the stand that's really popular is Claire and Carl's, and
Okay.
when Claire and Carl's opens its door, it's officially summer
Oh,
in
I love
upstate New
that.
York.
So
and
it's
then
kinda
they
like
close
the kickoff for
exactly,
summer.
and they close for the winter.
That's really nice. Well, the good thing about this sauce is we're going to be making this all winter because football season is coming up. And let me tell you, your guests and friends are going to really like this sauce, right?
So
Isn't that perfect for like a football party?
It's fantastic.
Oh, I love it. All right, so let's have a bite of this.
Great.
So you're having a bowl of it.
So I'm just having a bowl of the Michigan sauce, which you
Okay.
can do. You do not need to eat the hot dog. If you want, you can also just put the sauce on a hamburger bun. So
Okay.
whatever you like to
And
do.
now I read somewhere that sauce on the hamburger bun is called a sauce burger.
We don't call it anything other than a Michigan.
All right, so it's not a sauce burger. Upstate New York, you don't call it a sauce burger.
We don't. We do not. No.
That's okay. And you have to clarify this for me because I did not know.
It's okay.
All right, so let's just dig in.
Bon appetit.
Mmm,
It's good.
so good.
I love the cumin.
I love the cumin. It's very floral. I love the chili. Everything balances out really nicely.
It's so easy.
That's a winner. So did you get that, everybody? It's not a sauce burger. It's just a Michigan, right?
Just a Michigan.
That's the proper way. And this is freezable too, right? Did
Yeah.
your mom freeze a bunch?
We always have her make a ton of Michigan sauce because it's so easy to freeze and you can.
And I
have
bet
it
it's
all
even
week.
better the second time around when you heat it up,
Yummy.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then all those flavors come back again and start
Exactly.
to really bloom. Okay, so thank you, Shirley, for sharing this wonderful recipe and letting Kathleen do the show because this is amazing. It's going to be perfect for football season. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Kathleen. You can find this recipe at thetravelingepicurean.com. Ciao!
Ciao.